Welcome back to Liberty Tree Gaming. We are in the middle of this quest with Ignatius.
Get a move on.
Last time we forged a sword and killed a dog. Took the sword up to the nomad's camp to cure the curse. Nothing much has come of that yet. We'll see if something develops later. And then we went over to Ignatius and the gravedigger, and we've been helping him out, picking up these carcasses and stuff. And the whole goal is that he'll tell us about a pit where he dumps carcasses, and hopefully we'll get enough saltpeter there to finish Miller Kreyzl's golem. So yeah, it's a shame he won't let me drive it. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We are riding along with Iggy today.
So far it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Well, ever since I started working for the miller, all I did was carry sacks. The sack makers here in the region must live like kings. Of course,
for sure.
Worse.
I like having to carry sacks full of thistles. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals. Now and then you've got to put down some creature so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Well, what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Visor. I've heard they're both pretty fierce. Don't draw too much attention to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me.
All right.
Yeah! Yeah!
Where are they running to so fast? Discovered Slatigo. Yeah, this is a part of the map we've not been to yet. This is nice. Nice little area.
Lazy bones. Praise God.
Alright, journal says we arrived at the last stop. The Visar? The greengrocer's cottage. Curiously enough, I'm not supposed to haul carcasses here, but actually make one. Ignatius wants me to secretly poison the greengrocer's dog that's been terrorizing the neighborhood. The dog will probably be locked up in a pen somewhere. Will I have the heart to do it? Alright, so we go to inventory, we go to food, and gave us this weak poison. Why would I use the weak poison when I can use the strong poison? And he gave us this hair meat. Confirm. And he gave us a weak Aesop. And I have a strong. So if I need to approach them, dogs won't notice me at all. I don't want to put it in my pouch. I want to drink it. And Don't mind me.
Good day.
Good day to you.
My friend! What do you want?
Is it in here? Or is it over there?
Oh, Sakra! The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to?
Great. What? No. No.
Track!
Alright, so we got a path going this way.
Barking. He's coming from over there.
But I need you to... I'm afraid Mutt's gonna eat the food. He does, I'll reload the save. I don't care. Oh. He's petting the dog. Alright then. Let me change clothes real quick.
Where'd you come from?
Bonnie.
Bonnie? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Now, first, tell me what you're doing here. And how come you're with that beast?
He's no beast. I came here to save him.
You mean steal him?
For him, it'll be a redemption from that horse and master of his. I'll take care of him, in place of my poor dead sniffer.
Bonnie... The gravedigger sent me to kill the dog. He's been paid to do it by the people whose livestock that beast killed. It's the last thing I need to do before he shows me the pit.
It's not the animal's fault. When Zenek and I were here last, I saw how old Vysarik treats him. He doesn't give him food, he abuses him. With a master like that, he won't last long. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature just because its master is a sick horseman, would you?
No.
Well, you don't have to convince me. Ever since the gravedigger told me to do it, I've been trying to figure out how to save that dog. If you want to take him, I won't stop you.
You're a much better Christian than I thought you were. I'll take him to the lair. We'll meet there.
Hurry off now, before someone sees us together.
Come on now, boy. You'll like it in the lair.
Journal. Let's see. He gave me poisonous meat, but I didn't get a chance to use it. Bonnie had freed the dog shortly before, and I let both of them leave. If the dog ends up causing trouble in Lower Samine, it's not my problem. Finished. Ignatius is waiting for me. Now we should finally head towards the stinking pit. What a pleasant little farm.
God be with you.
And with you, good lady.
It's taken care of.
Taken care of? What do you mean?
I'm not gonna lie to him.
I set the dog free. He didn't deserve to die.
For f***'s sake, didn't deserve to die? We were supposed to get rid of him, because that's just what he deserves.
Bonnie from the mill came and took the dog before we got to him.
Well, f*** me. How much more is that girl going to steal before she has enough?
Oh, she'll take better care of him than Baysar did. All he needs is to be fed properly, and he won't be dangerous anymore.
I surely f***ing hope not. Because if he runs off and ravages something or someone again, then we didn't help at all. Let's go before we start looking suspicious.
So this is it? This is the pit?
Slowly, boy, slowly. Have a bit of respect. Death always deserves respect, whether it's people or animals.
But there's hardly 3 heaps here. Is this really it? Are you yanking my pizzle again?
Of course not. True, it used to be one big pit. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller pits and throw some wet hay between them, it all rots better. And the better it rots, the more nitre you'll have. Are you going to take some right away?
I won't.
Yeah.
The miller will probably send some people here.
Well, they'd better not dig it all up. That'd disturb the natural balance, see? And soon they'll find out there's no place to find saltpeter.
Well, I reckon I'm delaying the inevitable. I'll still have to taste it.
You're going to taste it?
It's the only way I can be certain it really is saltpeter.
God's nails. And they say I'm disgusting. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so's you don't think old Ignatius and his even older nags is ungrateful riffraff. Take it as a thanks for your help. Maybe you'll take over my trade one day when I'm pushing up daisies myself.
Who knows? Maybe that'll really be my fate. I'll live at the cemetery, build piles of carcasses, and eat bread with saltpeter.
Here's something that'll definitely come in handy if you ever need
Bread
to
with
go
saltpeter.
through all this again. Either with me or somewhere else.
Thanks.
Taste it then. Get to
Knacker's
it.
gloves.
This I have got to see.
I didn't get a perk, but let's look at those gloves. Knacker's gloves. A gift from Ignatius the Knacker. Gloves made of fine deerskin are flexible and retain feeling in the fingertips, making them perfect for grave digging or perhaps even thieving. So are they better than this? Not really. They're actually quieter though, and less visible. A little more conspicuous though. We'll throw them on. Out of respect for a good old Iggy. Alright, where do I... How does one do this? I have to get in the pit.
You didn't have to make such a feast of it.
Look at me. I'm a lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it.
Did I get any debuffs from that? Didn't look like it. Mr. Knacker, you're levitating. Alright, so return to the miller. I finally found the pit and tasted it to make sure there's actually saltpeter in it. I'd really like to forget all about that last bit. Time to go back to the miller and tell him where the saltpeter pit is. I don't think I'll ever get the disgusting taste of saltpeter out of my mouth. Yeah, probably not. So am I supposed to leave with him? It's probably another shepherd to get the wolves. But we're going to head back to the miller. Which is on the other side of the map. Slightly forced smile. Let's just continue.
Greetings, my friend.
I found the place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of Trosky towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit, it's 3 piles of earth. The gravedigger Ignatius drove me there himself.
And is it the real stuff? Did you taste it?
Yeah. And I hope I never have to do that again. Ugh. I think the experience has changed me forever.
Oh, come on. You whine more than Zinnik. It's just commonplace salt. I was hoping it'd be closer. To go all the way to Apollonia. If I send 2 wagons, that should be enough.
What should I do?
That means I could mix a barrel and a half.
Kreyzl, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to a scholar of my field of interest and important for humanity. But certain circumstances have emerged which, unfortunately, move its creation somewhere further into the future.
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be any golem?
Not for now.
What about all the niter? The life essence?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on, and I decided to go back to my roots.
So the search for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter. The origin. Chaos. Materia prima.
God. Here we go again.
As alchemical scholars, we actually have only one task before us. To penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its disposition and power from. Only then will we understand the nature of the shadows.
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
Tell me then, what's the next task then, Kreyzl?
From behind the closed gates of Trosky come quiet whispers, carried by the wind, all the way here to me in the mill. Do you hear it too?
Can you get to the point? What's this about?
Scribe Erezine received a trunk from Prague, and in that trunk was...
The document of Hermes Trismegistos?
No, a book. And from an author more venerable than Hermes. It's thin, with a sand-colored cover, embossed. Ordinary at first glance, but the treasure's inside. You might say it's kind of an alchemical cookbook.
So I'm gonna have to pick some locks again, eh? And in the castle, no less. I'd like to know how I'm supposed to get in there. Trosky is shut tight.
For some. The gates of Trosky may appear to be closed to us, mere mortals. But why try to force your way in when there's a person they'll invite in themselves?
What person?
Hold on, we'll get to that. We've got the Samine wedding coming up. I can't wait to try out my new potion against drunkenness there. What about you? You still need to get there?
Yeah.
Certainly. It's why I decided to work for you. Or have you forgotten? I hope your promise still stands.
Of course it does. What do you take me for? Start getting ready. I see you've already got a fine outfit. Ad charisma tuendum. St. Paul would be pleased.
So you'll really get me into that wedding? Am I dreaming?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, we won't be going by ourselves. We'll have company. Or, to be more exact, the 2 of us will be accompanying a certain person. Me as a friend and host, and you as a bodyguard, loyal servant. Call it what you will.
And who is this mysterious person?
A true lady will come to the wedding with us. Radiant as the morning star, refined as pure gold. All will be stunned by her beauty. And she'll be our lockpick that will find the weak spot in the gate to Trosky. All it'll take is a little push. And clunk. The lock will open. And the book will be mine.
Similes, word games. I'll never get a straight answer out of you.
The castle's weak spot is Chamberlain Ulrich, because he himself has a weakness for women. Of all the single damsels at the wedding, ours will be the most charming and irresistible for him. Noble or not, he's a mortal man, and he'll start to think with his male member. We will watch as he becomes feverish with lust. Soon, he'll be begging to take our companion to Trosky. He'll pretend his motives are pure, so she'll be more comfortable. And when the Chamberlain becomes insistent, you, as her personal bodyguard, will accept his offer. Naturally, he'll say you won't leave her side so you can defend her honor. Once in Trosky, Ulrich will do everything to get you to leave him alone with her. And that will be your chance.
I can hardly believe that you, of all people, would come up with such a straightforward plan.
Well, it's not all that straightforward. I admit there's a certain element here that makes everything more complicated. First, we have to find our gracious lady.
Really?
Where do you want to find this lady? Here.
Look, she doesn't have to be a lady per se. We just need a wench with a pretty face. We'll get her a nice dress, some perfume. She doesn't even have to speak. We'll do the talking.
Could Bonnie do it?
She could. The only hitch is everyone and his dog knows her face. Nobody with any sense would let her into the Sameen wedding.
So some bathhouse wench would do.
Aye, that should work. You can find lots of capable girls at the Gelioff baths, including some who aren't so well known. It's true, Dorothy can be a bit unpleasant, but you'll be giving her an offer she can't refuse.
Dorothy owns the bathhouse.
Aye, next to the alehouse there. You'll tell her I'm offering enough groschen to buy 2 cows or a small cottage. That should soften her up.
All right. I'll take care of it.
Excellent. You're a talented, likable youngster, like Knight Roland of yore. I have complete faith in you. And don't forget, you're going to need to dress the girl up and make her smell nice so she comes across like a real lady. So, stop off at Troskowitz as well and get her a nice brocade dress and some long-lasting perfume. Mintha would be ideal.
Where can I find the dress?
Where do you think? The butcher's? Go and see the tailor. Bartoszek has just the thing in his shop. A beautiful red dress made of Tyrolean brocade.
Why that dress exactly?
Because red is the color of love and passion. Rich Tyrolean brocade is just begging to be touched. Ulrich won't know where to look. The dress is likely to be pretty expensive. But that's no obstacle for you, right?
Yeah.
Where can I find the perfume?
Emmerich the apothecary might have something. They say he makes some perfume for his wife. Or ask Betty the innkeeper. She may be a god-awful battle axe, but a nice-smelling one. Or get hold of the recipe and make your own mintha. As an alchemy apprentice, you should be able to manage.
Got it covered.
Going then.
Once you've got everything ready for the wedding, we'll meet in front of the fortress gate. There, I'll let our lady in on some other details of our plan. But that won't be for your ears. Anyway, you'll be rehearsing your speech to Lord von Berghoff then, won't you?
I can't wait.
Okay. That was a lot. So what do we have? How do I go up? Right there. Miller, what's next? The Miller wanted to get his hands on some kind of alchemy book from Prague, which, as chance would have it, has found its way to Trosky Castle. Miller didn't want his companion to arrive at the wedding smelling of horse manure and pine needles, so I got a hold of some mintha perfume. Yeah, I made that a long time ago. Unsurprisingly, Kreyzl came up with a complicated plan. We'll find an ordinary wench from Zelya Baz. Miller will give her some fine clothes and perfume and take her to the Sameen wedding. There will dangle her in front of Ulrich, the Trosky chamberlain. If he takes the bait, the wench, posing as a lady, will be invited to his chambers at Trosky, and I, as her bodyguard, will have time to myself in the castle, ideally to spend looking for the book. But above all, this plan will finally get me to von Berghoff. Now I just have to talk to Dorothy from the Bathhouse to find out which of the wenches would be keen to attend the biggest celebration in the region. Now, just to find the girl to wear the perfume, yes, and I need to find a fine dress for the companion. Kreyzl has something specific in mind, a red cotehardie of Tyrolean brocade. He claims this outfit will have an almost magical effect. If he's right, it's not going to come cheap, so I should count on having to steal it. Great. Alright, middle of the day. We got time. Where's our pebbles? What are you doing, my horse? There's my horse. Alright, I'm gonna run up here. I think there was a spot I could wash my clothes. Maybe it was on the other side. After carrying around the corpses, need a little bath. Maybe not. Oh, well, there's one in Trosky. Horse. No. Horse. Right position, wrong hand. So we'll go over here first. I don't know how much this is going to cost, but got a good bit of money. Maybe I'll just steal another horse if I have to. Of course, it's only been like a day, so he may not have any money to buy a horse yet.
God bless you. What would you like?
Show me your wares.
There it is. Oh, it's only 245. You got two of them? I'll take them both. I'm gonna buy one of those two and that. And what can I sell to you? Nothing that I want to.
Word about the... Well... Very well, then. Thank you, sir, and come again.
Okay, got my dress. Or her dress, not my dress.
Danger on God's earth, men's cruelty and wickedness. You may say that God created Adam and all men in his image, so they can't be all that bad.
How can I help you, sir?
I'd like to use your services.
Gonna wash my clothes
my baths
first.
are at your service.
With the full service.
I've heard the girls here.
Don't worry.
I can't.
Excellent.
I'll gladly.
You know, just for the buff.
That second round was on the house. See you next time, handsome. I
Thank you.
apologize.
Dorothy, you still here?
What are you here for today?
Kreyzl has an offer for you.
What does that old goat want this time?
Let's see. We'll go with this
He's
one.
looking for a girl for the Samine wedding.
What, for himself?
No. He wants her to turn the chamberlain's head.
Ah, so she's supposed to end up with Ulrich. Is that it? How much is he offering?
He says he can offer enough groschen for you to buy 2 cows. Or a small cottage.
It's quite a lot for our usual services.
And that's not all. Your girl will also get a beautiful red dress made of Tyrolean brocade and a perfume called mintha. Nobody will be able to resist her. I've already got everything. Just say the word.
That sounds nice and all. But that ain't nearly enough for certain services.
I don't understand. An offer like that? What's the problem?
You know what? I'm tired of this. Let's go and see what the girls have to say. They'll tell you about what they've been through with the Master Chamberlain. Girls, come
boy.
here. Right, girls. We have a messenger here from Goodman Kreyzl. Tell us what you wanted to ask.
Well, how's life here? Dorothy doesn't work you too hard, does she?
Cut the horse shit. He was asking about the Chamberlain. He wants a
It's worth a
girl for him
try.
at the wedding.
God, anything but that. Dorothy, I actually have a lot of work to do, and...
Well, who wants to go first?
Anna, you owe me.
Anna.
What should I say?
What should she say?
Tell me, why don't you want anything to do with the Chamberlain?
Well, the Lord Chamberlain invited me to Trosky, and the girls warned me that it would be different to what I was used to. So I asked him if I should take a different soap or something. Or does the Master Chamberlain not like silk? Or if his bed is hard and my back will hurt. If only. But they said I'd have to do things that... How'd you put it? Things they haven't even thought of in hell. I thought the Master Chamberlain might be of a different religion, and that f***ing a Christian girl would be a sin. But he believes in the same God as the rest of us. Which makes it all the worse. Then I thought maybe he was cruel to the girls, but I hear that's not the case either. It's not what he wants to do to us that's against God, but what he wants us to do to him.
Oh, no.
He had leprosy.
Tell the girls how much Kreyzl is offering.
Enough that you'll be able to buy a small cottage.
Or 2 cows. Not bad, eh? Well, is anyone willing to go with the Chamberlain?
Not even for a golden goose. I'd rather be celibate.
I thought he had leprosy.
Aye, but it's
Poor
a tiny
thing.
sum. I reckon I'll have to choose one of you myself.
Dorothy, I swear that I'm not going anywhere. You can't make me. Dorothy, I'll scrub all the tubs here for the rest of my life. I swear. All of them. Every day. I'll do that too. And I'll even take care of the outhouses.
Girls, come now.
I'll go then. If I can handle it a second time, it'll be a miracle. And maybe they'll even make me a saint.
No.
Oh my goodness.
You can't.
That's sad.
Dorothy, please don't make her do that again. Dorothy, for the love of God.
Calm down, girls. Don't worry. I'll never send you to the Chamberlain again. I just wanted to show Kreyzl's lackey here what you've been keeping from me for so long.
Christ almighty. I was starting to accept my fate.
God in heaven. I feel filthy just thinking about it. I'd like to jump in a bath.
So, in case you didn't get the message, lad, no girl from Zheliof is going with the Chamberlain.
I still don't get it. What's so terrible about him?
Weren't you listening? What he demands is just heathen it is.
It's worse than if he had leprosy.
Oh my gosh.
He's not a sodomite, is he?
If only. That would be a doddle.
I'd go with him twice if that's all it was.
You don't want to know, believe me.
All right. What am I supposed to do now?
Do what you like. We've said our piece. Go and find some heathen girl. A harlot like that came here recently, asking for work. She was from them nomads.
Aye, I remember her. Nose in the air, talking fancy like some scholar.
She introduced herself as Enneleyn of Winterthur, like she was some noblewoman.
I didn't trust her for a moment. She was pretty, though. There's no denying that. I wanted to give her a chance, but she asked for so much coin. I thought I must be hearing things. Try asking after her in the camp. Maybe she's got a stronger stomach than my girls.
Poor thing.
I'll pray for her.
Well, thank you.
Greetings. Good to see you.
Yeah, we know her. We had a talk with her. We're sat at a table with her. That's so disturbing. Like, I want to know what the problem is, but at the same time, I don't want to know.
My God, this is killing me. Greetings to you.
Alright, let's go.
Greetings, my friend.
Guess nothing new here. Alright, we're gonna run upstairs, sleep, and then we'll run to the nomad camp. But first, we have a book, I believe. Swap to spectacles and books. Quiet as a cat 2. Oh, it's hard to see. The art of stillness. Like the cat lurking behind the door, you will also be invisible to human eyes if you stop in mid-motion and just look innocent. And we go that far. Awesome. And did we already read that one? Looks like we have read it. Okay. So we have a perk. And it's the Explorer one. Okay, we've been waiting on this one. Always do that. So Explorer says, every morning you gaze at the horizon and wonder what might be beyond it. You are drawn to distant places, like to fill in the blank spots on maps and boldly go where others may not have gone before. The entire map is revealed, showing all settlements, fast travel spots, hunting grounds, caves, and other interesting places. Now, I really want that, but I also kind of enjoy exploring and finding it on our own. So I'm not going to get it. We're going to go with Fundamentals of Law 2. And we'll sleep and save. It's like, if I wanted to see the whole map, I could just go look online.
Glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Like, I don't know. I don't want to ruin the fun of going and finding new things.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've heard that like 100 times. All right. There's my pebbles. And Mutt. Mutt. You need some food.
Take it.
Not that food. Here, have some beef. Mud. Nomads. Again, back and forth to nomads. Agitated man standing on the road. He's looking this way and shoveling his feet. Looks like he's waiting for someone or something. Let's stop. Let's change our outfit over. There we go. Is there somebody in the woods over there too? No.
Longer and sit your brace for a while. You're mine!
Oh, am I?
Christ!
Alright, friend. I want to go here.
Try me? You stomach!
Don't put it out there. A hound!
You! Nope! I surrender! I surrender!
Oh, look at that. Bassinet with British. An older form of the bassinet with a removable wide Britashi, complete with a chainmail aventel protecting the warrior's neck and shoulders. Yes, please. Where's your weapon? Oh no. There it is. Just a military sword. And you were what? Swinging an axe or something? Okay. Okay, come on. It's real annoying when it does that. Go there. Another one? We're gonna fight then.
You're a dead man. We're under attack! Come on then! Oh, mercy! Leave me be!
Who else?
What's that? Go to hell! Hello? Attack! Come and help us! You!
Oh, they're sleeping. Can I sneak in here and stab them? So hold left and
I'm gonna bash your face in! Alert! To
comes!
I killed an enemy with a combo. Can I sneak up on this guy now? 'Cause I'm totally gonna steal a horse.
What?
Alright, let's search the camp. Is there nothing here? There it is. Like, that's tier 3 stuff. That's good stuff there. I don't know what these are for, but I'm going to take it. Alright, is that everything? There's a cave here. This is where we camp the first episode. So my pebbles is a lot better. Value says 710. Value says 40. And was there another one down that way? I think it was just 2. There we go. Why am I going that way? Isn't the camp this way? Alright, my friend. I hope you have some money for me.
Katarso, what's up, Pooch?
What's up, Pooch? Look at the braid. That's nice.
I just go to Soro desu.
I hear there's an Enneleyn living here with you. Where can I find her?
Enneleyn is a city girl, used to precious things, so we had her watch the horses. They are worth something. If you don't find her at our forest stables, she might have gone to the pound for water. Takai just more.
G'day. Where did my horse just go? Hey, get back here.
How did it go? I wanted to see him, but he threw me out. And you're surprised? But it was just a simple misunderstanding. Bollocks, a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself.
Whoa!
Now, good sir, I have this horse here.
I've got a horse for you here.
What do you want to do with him?
I want to
Sell.
exchange him for groschen.
For this one, I will give you this much.
I was thinking of a different amount for the risk. What do you say to this?
He doesn't have any more.
Well, I would be you can go now, More.
Thank you. Alright, I do not want to go talk to her covered in blood, so... Yep, so she's right here. Now I'm gonna drink a fox potion, because that will help with speech checks in case I have one.
About it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
No, I just want to be sure nobody finds out. You never know.
Good day.
Greetings to you two.
Good day, sir.
Any news about Marika?
I never saw Marika so happy. Thank you, Henry.
Are you Mistress Enneleyn of Winterthur?
Winterthur, Lyon, Vienna. It doesn't matter. What do you want?
I'm Henry. I was sent by Miller Kreyzl. We have a job offer for you.
Huh. How did you find out about me?
Oh, let's see. Your reputation precedes you.
Your reputation precedes you, miss.
All the way? You're only saying that to please me, aren't you? But it's sweet of you. But be that as it may, what's the job?
To go to the Semine wedding with us. As a companion.
A wedding, you say? The last time I was at a wedding was in Nevers, France. I had to sing there. I'd like to avoid that this time.
You don't have to sing. Or even say much. All you have to do is behave like a lady.
Behave like a lady? Do you mind? I am one. Or hadn't you noticed?
Sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Huh. All right, then. How much?
How much?
How much? Coin, geld, soldi, dinero, mel, grosze. Understand?
What do you think? 2 cows or a cottage? Which would be most important for her? I should have paid more attention to what she was just talking about.
Kreyzl's offering enough to buy a little cottage.
Ha! A cottage? I was offered an estate for my services in Antwerp, and a 30-foot gondola in Venice. Although this is only Trosky after all, I can't expect too much in this backwater. All right then, I'll do it. But first, tell me this. What can I expect at this Semine?
You will get to dance.
Instead of singing, you'll be able to dance.
Lovely. And what else?
Now that Trosky is closed, there's no more prominent stronghold in the region than Semine Fortress. Someone will surely give you a tour and show you the magnificently decorated chambers.
Tempting. Tempting. And what else?
I even hear Lord Otto von Berghoff will be there, the Lord of Trosky. Someone will surely introduce you to him. Well, and wherever von Berghoff goes, he's followed by the second most important man in the domain, the Chamberlain of Trosky, Sir Ulrich von Schaumburg.
The chamberlain, as in the castle caretaker. I'm not interested in some little clerk.
You should be. He's the one Kreyzl wants you to pay attention to at the wedding.
Pay attention? How?
So you two can... how can I put it? You know, get friendly. Intimate. In a romantic way, if you get me.
I beg your pardon. Do you take me for some cheap whore? A harem girl? A brothel wench? A bathhouse hussy?
Yeah, that's the plan.
And
Silence! I am Enneleyn, a companion, a courtesan. I am courted by gentlemen vying for my favor. I have been a concubine in Krakow, a mistress in Venice, and a gentleman's companion in Basel. My name is known in Brandenburg, Marseille, and Malopolska. I have fulfilled the wildest wishes of the most important commanders of Sigismund's army. Until he stopped paying, the ginger bastard, I'll do my work the way I see fit. Got that?
all right. Got it.
I should hope so. So, to the point. What do you want from the chamberlain?
Kreyzl will tell you.
Kreyzl will tell you himself. Before we go to the wedding.
You men and your secrets. All right then, I'll wait for Kreyzl. But why not? I expect it won't be anything too complicated, and the coin is certainly worth it.
Not so fast. It won't be that easy with the chamberlain.
Why do you think that?
It doesn't matter.
It most certainly does matter. If I'm going to do a good job, I need to know all the details.
Just so you know, Kreyzl originally wanted to take a bathhouse wench to the wedding, but the girls said they didn't want anything to do with him because of his special tastes. I asked them what's behind it, and, well, some wanted to vomit after meeting him. Others said they started considering the convent.
Poor girls. Here in the arse end of the world, girls are no doubt used to just lying on their backs and staring up at the ceiling.
Well, it seems it's not about what Chamberlain Schaumburg did to them, but what he wanted them to do to him.
I knew a Schaumburg from Nuremberg, and he was a hermaphrodite. He had both, things. A respected person, a member of the town council. It can catch you off guard, because you don't know what you're getting into. Maybe it's also the case with the local bath wenches. But I don't want to make fun of the girls. Not everyone wants to try new tricks, if you know what I mean. I must say, I'm quite curious about the Chamberlain now.
We're agreed, then?
Certainly. Believe me, it takes a lot to put me off. And just in case, there's this potion I carry around. A couple of drops and the Chamberlain will sleep like a log. Except I've run out of wine. I should have some at hand, just to be sure.
I
got
some
you.
wine for you.
I'd manage somehow, but I won't complain if you see to it for me. There's one more thing, though. I don't think anyone will believe I'm a lady in these old rags.
Don't worry about that. Kreyzl told me to get hold of a dress and some perfume for you.
What dress?
A red one. Tyrolean brocade.
Brocade. I like it. Kreyzl clearly knows what he's doing.
I've got hold of the dress for you already.
Clever boy. I can't wait. Are you going to the wedding as well?
As your bodyguard.
Well, well. Don't you look nice? With a bodyguard looking like that, I'd have to shine like a gem as well. And as for that perfume, it ought to be one that lasts a long time.
Kreyzl suggested mintha.
I'll take his word for it.
I've already got it for you.
Come on then, show me.
About the things for the wedding,
Yes.
I have a dress for you. What do you think?
My, oh my, that is very pretty. Fine handiwork. I'd tidy up the seams a bit, but so be it. We're not in a city, let alone Innsbruck. Thanks.
I didn't even think to repair it or anything.
I have some perfume for you. Will this do?
So, let's see. The strong is increases by 3 for 30 minutes. Ooh, the lion doesn't last very long. And it's old. Look at that. Henry's mintha increases charisma by 5 for 40 minutes. So that's the one we want to go with. Did not want to select all.
My God! It smells just like the yellow headband I wore in Pisa. It brings back memories. Thanks.
And here's some wine.
Brought you some wine.
Oh, you remembered. Thank you.
A trifle. I've brought you everything you asked for. Are you ready to leave for Semi?
I am. Once you're ready, just say the word.
Alright, that's what we're going to do next. In the next episode. So, this charming young lady.
Yeah, greetings.
Oh, she's...
Or I will report you for being a public nuisance.
Man. Excuse you.
Christ, pardon me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Leave it. Shoot.
No, no. Mutt. Mutt.
Here!
Alright, so we'll go to the wedding next episode, looks like. Until then, be good.
Good boy. Good boy.